Hey there, Tom with Acme Overland. We're inside today. It is a beautiful autumn day, but it is like kind of cloudy. It might rain, but it's autumn, so it just happens. We're talking today on chassis. There's a lot to the chassis. It is the foundation of the vehicle. It dictates where you can go, how you utilize it, and everything else. So I think we wanted to just touch, kind of briefly on a couple of the chassis that we enjoy and would recommend. And of course, it really comes down to family size, who's traveling, where you're going, and all those things. But that's for a separate video, which, if you link down below, I don't know, you might click on a video that's answering those questions. So if we kind of just list a couple of the options, stateside, I would say we have Isuzu as an option. We have Acela as an option, Acela Monterra based on the Stuart Stevenson, and then the international HV. These are incredible options for a base vehicle in the US. These also could be utilized elsewhere in the world as well. But those are kind of stateside. If we look at utilizing something from Europe or another country, we are subject to 25 years. So we have to have something that's older, which is actually not a bad thing. It becomes a mechanical chassis at that point and has longevity. But we look at a Mercedes SK perhaps. We look at a Mercedes-Benz Unimog perhaps, which is also stateside, but can be difficult to source. And then in some cases there's an Iveco, there's also the MAN chassis, which these are also cool, and cool is in quotes because I think they're freaking rad. They do add a bit of challenge though to bring over, to ensure they're refurbed properly, and because they're kind of an older chassis. In a lot of cases we don't have a CAD file or a computer drawing, so everything then becomes a hand done. We're measuring via a tape measure, and while that's totally fine, it just adds to the timeline of the whole chassis. So there's a balance there. And really pros and cons, the US chassis, easy. Like you can go to the Isuzu dealer, pick up the right chassis for our build, goes over to Tulsa Trucks, gets converted to 4-wheel drive, and then from there we can go to Isuzu, speak with them, get the CAD for the chassis itself. While it's being converted, we can start building, and generally when the chassis gets here, we put the box on and check, you're on your way. Easier said than done. That's the same with the Isuzu, or I'm sorry, not the Isuzu, but the International and the Acela. We have CAD for all that, so that process is kind of straightforward. When it comes to the importation and purchase of something overseas, Europe specifically, again, we're looking for usually an ex-fire truck, low mileage, well maintained, but we don't have CAD for it. So me, goes over, takes some measurements, make sure it's correct, work with friends and stuff over there. And then in a lot of cases, we'll work with our colleagues overseas in Europe to refurb it in a certain specific way. And then the process of bringing here, while having done it a few times, it's simple, does add complexity, does add timelines and everything. So really when it comes to that, we're not typically even building on a chassis till it's here, because then we're making sure that the measurements are right and all of that. So the timelines for something from overseas just is exponential, just due to that, confirming those dimensions. Can be done though, and is a treat. So hopefully that gives you kind of a long-winded, quick and dirty, maybe rambly video of some chassis options. And there's a whole bunch I didn't speak of as well that could be great options. There's Volvo, there's I've seen Renault. These are a lot of European chassis, and there's other ones here in the US as well. But for our perspective, those are the ones that we appreciate and enjoy. So as always, reach out if you have questions. There are a million answers, a million questions, and we're happy to answer them. So thanks for taking a watch, and see you next time.